I want to be looking for shorts and throw it tap into a 15-minute city for sure.
100%. Yeah. Especially not at the all-time high. We should be long in pullbacks, honestly speaking. That's what we should be doing. Good idea. We're at the all-time high on the SPX. NQ is not. Be on alert. PPI is the only news release that does not inherently reward breakout strategies or continuation. The market has a tendency to do a lot of false breakouts, then continue in the original direction in the pursuit of liquidity. You can be shorting the bottom or long the top very quickly. Entering on pullbacks is advised more so than ever. We need the market to displace from all-time high to give us better price action. There's nothing to analyze or say other than we have to wait for the session we're trading to display market structure that we can target. This is the only way to properly gauge the temperature as to determine current direction. Anything else is guessing. Okay. I said expect any gap created today to be targeted. That's what I said. But that data they just released was a crazy outlier. They did not expect inflation to come in at 0%. So what that means, I am unsure.
Everybody was paying attention. It was a trend line on ES that it had broke. Would have seen that, you would have played the upside on ES.
Yes, let me see.
Broke.
Good eyes.
15 minutes. If you look at it on a 15-minute time frame, you will see the trend line break.
Oh, I see that. I see that now. That's crazy. Yeah. Look at that. My God. That's an intraday trend line to the upside. Wow. Minus $300 first attempt, plus $1,600 second attempt. Hyper says, good job, Hype. Proud of you, sir. Good job. It was just an intuition continuation trade. Good job. That was a hell of a goddamn trade. You're done for the day. These people, they want to go higher. I don't think they want to go lower. I think this market's in price discovery, and I think that we'd be goofing around guessing, hoping that they go lower. They need to engineer some liquidity first in order for me to even consider thinking that they're going to go lower. They're just squeezing up here in a straight line. I don't know how serious they are about this. I'm going to run a test limit order really quickly, and I'm going to test my trade cop here. This is bullish. Wonder if I short the next bounce, will they attack 730 and flash it psychologically? Like if I short the next bounce, will they do that? This NQ is trying to pull back, but SPY is at all-time high, so it's squeezing again. SPY is operating in all-time high mode, and ES and SPY are bullish off the hook. Bullish off the hook. 52-week range. They have not taken the all-time high out on the ES, and that's exactly where they're about to go. ES is about to go all-time high liquidation squeeze right now. I didn't see that. ES is about to flash this all-time high really quickly, and it's literally about the moon shoot and liquidation squeeze right now. They're about to make another all-time high right now. This is bullish off the chain. There's nothing bearish about this, I believe. I don't think that there's anything bearish about this market. My God. ES wants to go into another all-time high liquidation squeeze. NQ is trying to pull back. And that's why ES is doing this on a 1 minute candle like this. And then NQ is lagging behind like this. This is a dangerous environment to be shorting. You long? I am not long. I do not like long in the all-time high. It's dangerous to do that. So by the tip top of the move, you need to wait for a pullback. Chasing is how you can get wrecked. Skipping today, not a fan of trading all-time high. Neither am I. Today would not be a bad day to skip and just come back tomorrow.
We got a lot of new faces up in here, actually.
Absolutely. They're liquidation squeezing this. They're about to burst this past this all-time high, and the market's about to squeeze.
Phantom, what's good, Phantom? What's good with everybody, man?
bullish.
Phantom, bro. What's up, Phantom?
Christ.
What's going on, Jay? What's going on, everybody? Why everybody quiet? Nobody talking about what's going on?
Yeah, don't be shy now. Murdoch back. Don't be shy. Yo.
Get back live, man.
I finally last night got an email from Apex asking to confirm my address.
Okay, what they say? So what? They can set it up? They can set up the account?
Yeah, so they can set my live accounts up now.
Okay, good.
After a month and a half. So that's
After a month and a half. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate the update. That's crazy. So yeah, I mean, you know, people think that Apex are scammers, not you, but people think that they're scamming, but they're not. It's just they, you know, they just take forever for a lot of different things, but you got to keep it. But people have to keep in mind they literally have millions of clients, and they have so many
they just
people.
asked for the verification of address, but it'll probably take another month for them to.
Oh yeah, damn. Just a verification of address. Like it wasn't like a hey, here's your credentials, send us your address, and then oh.
Hey, I'm about to get with you yesterday about that giveaway. Can you set it up for tomorrow then? Just we ain't
Whenever.
The giveaway that I want to do. Can you
Whenever.
set it up for tomorrow? But like do like
Whenever, absolutely.
one of the things that you be doing.
Yeah.
Like you put the review and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Just text me and let me know however you want to do it. But
I'll send it to you and you can cash or however.
Yeah, whatever.
And I'm gonna do what's the plan? It's $59 what for 3 months?
Nah, bro. Like what I typically do, bro, is like I just typically just do just a singular Apex 50K account giveaway, which is about like $25 or so, but no more than like $50. And you know, and then like I cash out people. So like I stopped giving away the knowledge center because eventually I'll come across somebody. It hasn't happened yet, but eventually what'll happen is you know what I'm saying, like you might come across somebody that might not value the knowledge center, or to where like, or more importantly, the reason why I stopped doing it is because what's going to happen is people will ultimately wait like 2-3 months to try to hopefully win access to the knowledge center. Instead of spending $15 for a month, they'll wait 2 or 3 months to then hopefully try and win the giveaway and be one of the people over the course of 2 to 3 months that wins the giveaway. So I just stopped doing that. So like I just send people to cash, and if they're serious about joining, then they can use that money directly to the join, or they can just spend it on whatever. So I just do cash now. Yeah. So yeah, it's no more than just $25 per giveaway. So
well, I'm gonna do 2 then. I'm gonna do one for TikTok and then one for Discord.
All right, but yeah, just text me and then we can organize it over like the next day or 2. Just let me know.
I'll see you Monday.
Absolutely.
So people go get a chance to come up. You know what I'm saying? I want to get back to the community. I've been gone. I've been blessed. You feel me? So I want to get back.
Appreciate that, brother.
It's the only way. It's the only way to do it.
Appreciate that, brother. That means a lot. That means a lot for everybody. Easy 5K in 10 minutes? Ah, man, I don't know. Let me not get my hopes up.
That option platform, that's a new thing, huh?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we're partnered with them, bro. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. But bro, Bro, you can have unlimited accounts with them. You can hold positions overnight. You could trade like stocks, all of that shit, bro. I'm being dead serious. Huh?
You got an account?
You said, do I have an account?
Do you have an account?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, but I have an evaluation account. So like, so yeah, like I got an eval, but what it is they offer the highest discount to anyone using my code. So like it takes 55 to 60% of it off. Anyone using that code or anyone inside Discord gets that.
Okay, bad.
They're goofing around up here at this high. They're goofing around up here at this high. I'm going to short this and I'm going to try and get 126 to the sell side. I'm going to short this and I'm going to try and get 126 to the sell side. This NQ is looking like it's getting ready to dump. I'm in a short right now and I'm going to try and target 126 to the sell side on the short. And I'm going to just go 3 micros. I'm going to try and get a base hit off of this. 126 is just 180 bucks to the sell side. I'm jumping a gun on this, but this NQ is looking like it's weak, and then ES has just been liquidation, squeezing it all day, and the timestamp right now is 10:03, and it's a gap fill Thursday. I'll hold this. The target on this trade is just going to be the low of this candle that we had literally just displaced from over here. They go halfway to this target, I'm going to get out of this.
I can see them coming back all the way down. It's happened to that five minute Visi that it didn't tap to. Yeah, it tapped to that 15 Visi to go higher.
Mm-hmm. If ES even remotely decides to go lower, this trade is going to go straight to this TP. What's this? NQS. Best I go break even now.
Money. Easy money.
Remember what I said, guys? 60 ticks in this environment is...
Are we at negative HVO?
I'm removing this buy stop.
I think we in positive, right?
Deep positive HVO. We're deep positive.
Candles moving.
We are deep positive. I let that trade go 60 ticks in my favor and let it go against me. Just now. But I'm removing this stop because I think they're getting ready to attack this sell side even slightly. I let that trade just go against me just now, 60 ticks. It's going to hurt me. ES is on a liquidate. ES and NQ is on a liquidation rate and squeeze right now. I'll wait.
Actually,
This market is bullish. This market is bullish off the goddamn chain, ain't it?
I'll keep that trade. I ain't gonna hold you.
You said that you would hold on to
it? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Trying to fake you out. They're gonna pull it back to go higher.
100%. That's exactly what I'm anticipating. But this ES right now is relentless.
Yeah, it's trying to scare you up.
100%. This ES right now is relentless. It refuses to go lower. It is fully relentless. Look at how relentless this ES is. The market is in deep positive HVL. Look at that. Look at that market. Man, they about to launch this shit off a fucking launching pad, boy. They about to launch this shit off a fucking launching pad, I swear to God. Watch out.
Before they do that, they gonna dump that motherfucker.
I'm not gonna do 100. I'm gonna do 103.
That low. They
I'm gonna
gonna take
target the
out that
low with
low.
this goddamn candle, and I'm gonna go break even. I don't trust these
TP
people.
spot.
This is bullish off the fucking chain, bro. This deep positive HVL is a mother effer.
They're gonna TP you out before they go higher.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. But I don't trust this. They're trying to eat into this right now. They're trying to pull us back, but this market is ridiculously bullish. They're hedging the market. They could very well liquidation squeeze this. I got to be careful. I think that they're getting ready to pull us back and at least target this low over here. That's what I think. But I don't trust them. Why are you entering a market chop? What are you talking about? This is not market chop. There you go. The market is literally just liquidation squeezing in a straight line this entire time. What market chop? Where? Identify it. Break even. If they break even this trade out, they're going to burst this to go higher. And they're pulling this back. This market's going sideways. They're about to burst this to go higher. They're about to burst this market to then go higher. This is not trying to go lower. This is bullish. They want to go higher with this. They don't want to go lower. They want to go higher. I'm reshorting.
Yeah, I was gonna say you reshort that shit because look at that. Those three taps. Look at those three taps right there.
Yeah.
Those three taps right there. They finna come smash that, bro. They finna smash that. What they got? Everybody thinking they got their stops set. They finna come smash that.
I don't know. Ooh. This is looking kind of spicy. This is looking like it's trying to get up this goddamn ground. This is looking like it's about to lift off. I don't know about this. I wonder if they're luring anybody in. They about to go 732 on this bitch. This is bullish off the fucking chain. They about to go 732 on this motherfucker. This is bullish. This is not bearish. This market is liquidation squeezing and it's breaking out. They don't want to go lower. They don't want to go lower. They want to go higher with this. This is bullish. There's nothing bearish about this market. This is bullish, not bearish. Not bearish, bullish. This is bullish.
You don't want to take off some sides and then re-enter at a different you know what I'm saying?
I can't take off any more sides because I'm only in 3. I'm waiting to see how this market structure decides to formulate. And then if I decide to add any more, then my target will be this internal. Then my target will be these relatively equal triple lows over here. Once this market decides to chill out,
Right. That's what I was looking at.
that's what I'm looking at right now. So like, but ES is in price discovery mode, so its liquidation is squeezing and it's forcing QQQ to just go higher indefinitely. Look at this.
The only thing that just changed that to when you were saying bullish, if you look on the hourly time frame, it created an hourly dissy. That's probably that is bouncing from.
Why short I started 1 minute FVG? Because I was trying to target this internal. I thought they were going to pull it back before they decided to go higher, but they decided not to. I'm going to add 3 more contracts up here at the top of this. And my target for this trade is going to be the low of this candle, and I'm going to try and get out on this pullback. They just been liquidation squeezing this in a straight line. I just added 3 more contracts on the top of this. Get out of this. Short and all-time high is dangerous. Watch out. I don't like how this trade is making me feel. Watch out. ES needs to stop going parabolic, and then it'll take the trade to the TP. ES needs to come out and target 78.23. I'm looking at it above my head, and then it'll take this trade straight to this TP for me. But I'm not going to try and get nothing crazy out of this. I'm sure an all-time high, this is a dangerous trade to be in. There's no confirmation they're getting ready to go lower. There has been no first presented.
Yes, got the double bottoms at 782.6.
Look at how bullish this NQ is. And I'm shorting it. Look at how goddamn bullish this is. It refuses to go lower. I gotta get out of this. They keep banning the live stream on TikTok. And I'm not saying anything. I wonder what that is. ES is pulling it back, and then NQ is not even going lower. That leads me to believe that they're getting ready to probably go higher again. That's how bullish this is. They're refusing to pull it back.
I'm done for the day.
I should probably make a good decision and get out. but it's skin on my teeth.
I'm done. I'm locking out all my accounts because
Good job, Phantom.
I set my lock limits, most limits,
NQ was not even pulling it back.
No.
They finna inverse that 1 minute Dixie.
This is bullish off the chain. This is bullish. If I've ever seen anything that's bullish. Timestamp 1018. ES cooled off and its liquidation is squeezing it again. Why am I shorting all-time high? On a fresh new all-time high. Why am I doing that? For why? For what reason? Netflix up 4%. Nvidia is green. Why?
NQ is far more bearish in comparison.
Correct. It's starting to chill out now. ES is under all-time high rules. It's just liquidation squeezing. NQ was attempting to pull back. I wonder if I should get out of this trade or break even. They're attacking us. I gotta get out of this.
That right now.
I gotta get out of that. Fuck that. I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this because I had to get out of this at break even because this market is so fucking bullish. It's insane.
Up here full TP too.
Yeah, man. But this is just so bullish. It's insane.
I heard this that I already know.
Like the safest thing to do is to wait for a first present. That was a foolish mistake that I made. The safest thing to do is to wait right now for a first presented and then try to target some internals. This market is bullish, and it is not trying to give.
Your first presented right there.
It is not trying to give. Jesus. This looks bullish to me. This looks bullish to me.
Bro, it's just like last week.
Yeah, literally just like, yeah, look. You see the ES just liquidation and squeeze it again?
When you think it's going to go down, it's not.
It's not. Look at that ES. Look at the ES. Look at the ES liquidation and squeeze again. It's all-time high rules. You don't do this. I had to get out of that. I got out of that. I don't care about making money. I care about protecting the money that I have.
That's what I know about positive HBO. It don't go straight to your TP.
It does not. It does not.
It goes straight to your TP. No question.
Right, exactly. Because they're hedging, so it's confusing you.
It's just like yesterday when I called out the data with high, kept pushing, then afternoon PM session took out the data with low. I meant to say that I called out daily wick low, not the daily wick high. But yeah,
I want
and
to
took it out like
shorten
that
this.
2 o'clock yesterday.
Shorten it to try and target 120 ticks to the sell side would be a good idea. Because I could half this size and then re-enter at my original size here, which was the original size at the top of this candle. But look at this ES. Just look at ES liquidation break. ES is unrelenting. Shit. It's like, do I buy the top of this move? Do I give in and just buy the top of this move? Meta up 2%. Meta up 2%, Microsoft up 2%, Nvidia's break even. It's not as bad as trying to do it the other day when Nvidia was green 5%. Everything is green. Look at that. They're about to liquidation break this, huh? NQ is far more bearish than the ES. But they could just flip this bullish. There's nothing to stop them. They're goofing around over here in no man's land. They just popped that damn high not too long ago. Why would they not go to this 15-minute SIBI here off this momentum and new all-time high breakout? I'm thinking in my brain.
Their only target is at 30,293.25.
Yes.
That's a liquidity zone right there.
And a 15-minute SIBI, they could easily go there. Easily on a fresh all-time high. I am not thinking gap fill Thursday today. Not with that data outlier like that. That inflation came in at 0% today. Positive data, and the market did not price that in, so it's pricing it in now. They were trying to go higher this entire time. They were looking for an excuse to go higher for the last several days. Man, when they attack this sell side, man, we're going to be slapping ourselves in the face like, God damn it, I knew they was going to attack that damn sell side. I'm being dead serious when they go. Man, these people are about to go and attack this sell side, man. I'm trying to tell you. They're about to attack sell side right now. And they're about to go without us. It starts with 731.76 QQQ. That's the first domino to fall. Then they're going to attack 731.22. And then they're going to start bouncing it. SPY cannot keep squeezing like this up here in a straight line like this. SPY is about to go 780. SPY is about to go 780. They're so close to 780, I'm going to ask myself, why wouldn't they just go there? SPY is going to go 780. I think SPY is about to go 780 right now. That's why I'm not going to short this right now. Because SPY is looking like it's just not even paying attention to anybody. It just does not care. QQQ looks like it's something that I can reasonably trade because it's not at the all-time high, but ES is messing up every single trade. ES is liquidation, squeezing it in a straight line. Look at it again. Look. These are the days to where I actually end up losing because it just does not make any sense.
But
So
now NQ is a little bullish in comparison, like they're correlated now.
Correct. I wonder if they're about to sweep this low over here. Short this and target this low. I wonder if this is a good risk.
I think they take out all those little tops right there and then go.
And then go?
Yeah, I would wait for a little pop.
Yeah, like the liquidation squeezer first, yeah.
I'm waiting for a little pop.
Yeah, pop, yeah. I can see that. I could very well see that. I could very well see liquidation flash higher and then lower. Why? Because why not? That's a great idea. Wasn't a buy. This is my stopper broker. No shorts, man. Everybody chill. Exactly. They're about to squeeze us to go higher. They're not trying to go lower. They're about to burst this through the ceiling. They're just going sideways. They're cooling us off. My target for this short with the good risk to reward would be this internal here, somehow, some way. I have no idea when they're about to reverse this. We will not know. I think Matt is correct. I think that they burst this higher first and then go lower. I had to use risk management mode by averaging in and then to get out at break even by the skin of my teeth. They're about to burst this higher. They're going sideways, and the safe indicator is going off. I think they're about to squeeze this to go higher. I don't think they're about to go lower. I think they're about to squeeze this to go higher. My safe indicator right now is going off until they at least pop that high. Why? Because it's like a straight line up there. Like, why would they not burst this to go higher? They're already here. Just one more liquidation squeezing them. They got one more in them like Vince Carter. Then I think they're about to attack this internal. I'm not going to short this. This is dangerous. They're about to squeeze this to go higher. See that? Matt was right. You see that?
I told you.
You see that? My safe indicator was going off in my brain that they wanted to squeeze it to go higher. You see this? If you see a flat line like this, they're not going. That does not mean that they're trying to go lower.
There's no reason they don't go 250 more ticks to that liquidity.
Yeah. There's zero reason why they won't do that. Yeah. Yeah. Why wouldn't they? That's why I got the fuck out of that trade over at this bottom. This is dangerous to be goofing around with. SPX. SPY is trying to go 780. SPY is now chilling out, and then QQQ was bullish off the chain. They laid the cheese and they went sideways up here, and they made you think it's safe to short, and they liquidation bursted to a new high. They're
waiting until they correlate.
100%, and then they can take turns. So QQQ was bearish 15 minutes ago in comparison, and then what happened was because ES was so bullish, it just decided to trickle over, and then QQQ and NQ caught that bullish cold. So it caught that bullish cold that ES has been on, and now ES is chilling out, and now QQQ and NQ is bullish. Now look, liquidation squeeze. They're just taking turns. That's why I don't pay attention to SMTs like that. I mean, I'm aware of them, but I'm not going to just blindly trade them because the market can take turns. If you've ever seriously watched price action from asset to asset and understood the behavior pattern and understand what they like to do, you would not live and die on an SMT hill. So you could pay attention to it, sure, it could give you a hint, but you would not live in but the people that only trade SMTs, they don't know what they're doing. Because they'll take turns, They're taking turns now, and now NQ is the one that's bullish, and now ES is looking like it's trying to pull back now. You see? See what I'm saying? I don't trust that. Look at that.
Green candle from here, it's over.
100%. 100%. If ES even sniffs a bullish cold, NQ is going to liquidation squeeze it again. And then they're going to go to that 15-minute SIBI, and then SPY is going to go to 780. SPY is goofing around over here at this 779.25. It's trying to pull back.
A chance to get in right now.
They're not. I wonder how serious they are about going 780 on this SPY. Look at this market with no pullback here. We're just guessing up here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine if I would have held on to the short here. Where did I originally short at here? That's 300 ticks. Not crazy, but I for sure would have admitted defeat. Because there's no telling. Look at that liquidation squeeze. They're going to come up here to this 15-minute SIBI right now that Matt was talking about. This right over here is the destination, and then they'll consider going lower. I don't think they're trying to go lower. They're going to have to prove to me they're not going to touch this 15-minute SIBI. This is bullish, and this market is liquidation squeezing it again. It's breaking out. This market is bullish on all fronts. It is bullish immediate, it is bullish intraday, and it is now bullish multi-day. They flipped all of them into multi-day, immediate, and intraday buy-side delivery program model. This is bullish, not bearish. There's nothing bearish about this market. There's not one bearish thing going on about this market. Every pullback is used as fuel to go higher, and we are in deep positive HVL. So every dump and every red candle become green. And then they'll just go sideways and keep squeezing it to go higher. You do not want to be opposite of this. This is dangerous.
This shit is so annoying because every single thing I've said thus far, they did, but I haven't taken a trade on it.
Same. 100%.
Won't let you.
100%. They won't let you. They're not even pulling it back in order, like, they're not pulling it back enough in order for you to go, man, you know what? Dang, okay, this is a decent enough pullback with some good risk reward. I'm going to press the buy button. It's just like just look at this. Look, it's just, guys, this is fresh new all-time high price action. Like, liquidation, squeeze it, go sideways for 2 minutes, one red candle, sideways for 1 minute, and then liquidation, squeeze it in a straight line.
And now they're only 130 ticks away, so it's not even worth it now.
It's not even worth it. It is literally not even worth it in order for you to try and long just try and target this, because they're just bursting it and going sideways. And it's very deceiving because it's going to make you think that they're getting ready to pull it back, but they're not really trying to. I am waiting right now for them to continuously engineer liquidity. If they go higher and higher and higher by engineering more liquidity, that's fine. I can then look at potentially targeting internals whenever they decide to start to chill us out remotely. But if they just go up in a straight line, then I have nothing. So like, I need them to do something like this. They're engineering liquidity along this way. Here it is, here, like this. And then when they give a first presented or something, or when I seriously get ready to go lower, then I can target the lower draws and liquidity like this. That's how you trade market structure engineered to that session. Okay, please understand that. This is bullish. No trades, no real retracement so far. That is correct. Rob. It's like the other day when it just kept going down all day. That's correct. Today's the day to hurt the DCAers, the dollar cost averagers. Like my old mentor used to say, the one day they do the DCA, they'd be the one to put the hand on the head top and wonder what happened to all of the money. But all of the money in the account will be gone. They do this on average. I've back tested probably like once every 2 to 3 weeks. But a lot of times it happens on like an insane outlier. Inflation came in at 0% on the PPI, so they're squeezing it. They don't give a shit about a gap fill Thursday today. Inflation came in at 0% on the PPI. That is an insane standard deviation, an insane deviation from the expected standard or from the expectation. So the market did not price that in. So it is pricing it in right now before your very eyes. And then when it priced it in, we went all-time high, and now ES's liquidation is squeezing to a new high again. The price action from yesterday, I reviewed that yesterday, and the price action from yesterday was complete horse water. Look at this price action from yesterday on the SPY. It is complete horse water. Look at that horse fecal water. Look at that. And now their liquidation squeeze it in a straight line. They're hurting people. This is dangerous. This week, arguably speaking, has been one of the hardest weeks to trade I've seen in a while. Just from this shit to then this shit to then this shit and now to this. It's been a while since I've seen something this bad. They're about to start pulling this back soon. Watch out. They're coming close to this 15-minute SIBI. I'm not going to short or consider. I think that they keep going and going. Like they got one more in them like Vince Carter. You mentioned me? Feel like this is 4 out of the last 5 or 6 that hasn't played out on a gap fill Thursday off of the top of my head. Mm-hmm.
Now one seems bearish. Well,
SPX double tops.
In comparison.
You said SPX double tops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that. They're about to burst this higher. You said SPX was bearish in comparison? Yes. Yeah, this week cooked me a bit, not gonna lie. Yeah, this week has not been easy. It's been a lot of time distortion and confusion. Last week I had an 80% win rate. This week, 20%. I'm getting cooked. Opsy says, absolutely. That proves my point. Well, that adds fuel to the fire, but we don't want to be subjective because, believe it or not, there's a lot of people probably having great weeks. Like, this week has been hard to trade, but like, I haven't lost this week. Like I haven't had a losing day this week. But this week has been hard to trade. This is not easy. I'm being dead serious. I still don't think this is easy. But I can still press this button right now and I could lose. Like I pressed that button just now and I did not win. Like that trade went against, like I was up 60 ticks. I don't know why the hell I was up 60 to 70, 80 ticks just now in deep positive HVL and at all-time high, and I did not take that profit. Probably because I was only in 3 contracts or 2 or whatever it was I was in. That's why, because I was only up 60 to $70.
LR on SPX, tap into the 5 and shoot. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, look at that.
What do you think about 30,320?
30,320. 320.
That's another external.
Let me look.
On the 1 hour too, like that's where I think it looks the best. But like midpoint of that 15-minute,
Yeah,
off
here.
that high.
Yeah, here. I like this. I like that 3293. That's what I like. I like that because that aligns right there with the top of this huge 15-minute Sibi. That's what I personally
All
like.
the way up there before they pull it back a little bit.
Right. They have to pull this back. I mean, to even remotely make this shit believable at this point, man.
And I agree.
And that's what they're doing right now. They're pulling this back. They're pulling this back to make this shit remotely believable.
15-minute.
You said what now?
Juke you out right for the 15-minute Civi.
Right, and then squeeze it again.
This week has been weird, man. The last 2 weeks, honestly, have been very strange. Like,
Man.
does price usually get like? I haven't traded in September yet, but what months would you say are most like probable?
It varies, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like I tried to feed into that whole selling May and go away and all of those things that people like to say, oh, October or whatever month is usually bearish and stuff like that, man. And whenever I approached a month like that, bro, like it was never good for me. Like it was just best in order for me to just not expect nothing. For me to just expect nothing and then just approach the market just how it is. The only thing that I would say that I would not do is I would not buy monthly puts in December because there's no real volume to really send the market lower. So the Santa rally is real. So I would not. So, but like that's the only thing that we're like I've seen where I was like, okay, well, but like I'm not going to be buying calls. It's just that I just would not just put all my money in thinking that the market's going to shit the bed for the last 3 weeks of the year. That's the only thing. But all of that other stuff, man, I don't know, man, because things can change on a dime. Like Trump could say something, or Biden could say something, or a war could pop off, or anything could happen. So like we don't know what's been going on. God knows how many years. Timestamp 1040. They've been going up in a straight line nonstop. Oh Jesus!
Watch, I would not short this.
Oh, why did I not take that again, bro? Like, come on.
Yo,
3 longs, bro.
they chilled the ES out, and now the ES is trying to bounce now. Look, ES has been going sideways nonstop since 1024 and it's 1041.
If ES goes, NQ's gonna take that liquidity when they take that double top at the same time.
But look at this ES starting to roll over. Look, ES is looking like SPY is looking like it's about to roll over. Look, SPY is looking like it's trying to roll over, but ES is looking like I might fake your ass out and then go higher again. And this is looking like they're about to attack the sell, so I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is definitely like a divergence. Like 15 minutes bearish on ES and then bullish on NQ.
I wonder if I dare go again. Maybe try and target this 1 of this 5-minute BISI here, this internal over here. I wonder if I dare again because I think that they might try and get this for fuel, use this as fuel. I wonder if I dare try to do this again. But the candles are so small, though. The candles are so small. It's like
big one to scare you out. Like they'll use that big one and then they'll go sideways for a couple candles.
Yes.
And then displace a little bit because they don't really have a direction. They're in no man's land, like really.
Exactly.
I imagine the SPY goes to 800. Like, that's insane.
Shit. Look at how bullish this is. Look at how bullish this is, man. This is bullish. I'm going to short this. I'm going to short this, and I'm going to just try and take some basis, and I'm going to try and get 60 ticks to the sell side of this. I'm going to short this on 3 contracts, and I'm going to try and... I'm going to short this on 3 contracts.
Bullish.
Yeah, I know. This is...
This.
You said you were what?
I'm just mocking you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I said this is bullish, and I'm going to short this, yeah.
Like, I'm about to short this.
I'm going to just try and steal 60 ticks here and there, wherever I can. Just $100 off of this.
There's another first presented. There you go. I like this.
We finally got a first present. This is the first present this entire move here. But this market is bullish off the goddamn chain.
Right?
This market is bullish off the fucking huzuk. This market is bullish off the fucking huzuk, and we need to be trying to target internals and be out by the skin of our teeth. So help me God. Look at that. They want to go lower. Best I go break even again. Look at that. They're about to take this shit straight to the TP. Look at this. It's this or nothing. It's this or holy shit. They refuse to go lower.
I knew they were gonna do that too, bro.
They refuse, bro. They refuse.
They're deceiving you, and watch them god body this up like the next.
Man, if ES goes, bro, it's over for NQ right now.
They refuse. I don't think I should be shorting it.
I swear I said that, mark my words, I said every big candle, they're going to go sideways for the next 3. Like, look at this.
Yes. Holy smoke cakes. They've been pulling the ES back for the last 10, 15 minutes. So if ES bounces, NQ is going to squeeze it again. They've been cooling it off. They're about to start taking turns again. I wonder if I should reshort this. I think that I should reshort this, but I don't have enough 60 ticks to the sell side. Is $90, $100. They're about to attack the sell side right now. That's what they're about to do. They're about to attack this internal right now. This is bearish. They're just bleeding this out nonstop, and they took it straight to the TP. You see that? They stopped me at a break even, and then they took it straight to the TP. See? It's so insanely deceptive that it just doesn't allow me to participate. Look at that. They took it straight to the fucking TP. Wow. They're pulling it back now. They're attacking. They're tagging into a 1 and a 5 and a 15-minute BISI cluster. They're attacking sell side now. Look at this. Where's the unreal profit from? Unreal what? Unreal puff? That's the current P&L on the trades that I'm in. Entered buy. I do not think that's a bad idea.
I'm forward testing this 5-minute on paper. I mean, it's just paper, but
I legitimately do not think that longiness of this 1, 5, and 15-minute BISI cluster is a bad idea. I swear to God. Because I think they're about to go higher. I think they're about to go higher. I think this shit is bullish.
I just bottom ticked this. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. You said you bottom ticked that long?
Yeah, but I'm just trying it on paper because I'm trying to figure out how to play more continuation trades.
Mm-hmm.
I keep trying to do that, like reversal shit, and it's
yeah.
Sometimes
it gets cooked in this environment.
In these type of markets, yeah. That's another thing. anything, like every week has been a new market. I mean, every day is a new market, obviously, but
100%.
every week is different.
100%.
But now they could go tag that 15-minute or scare everyone out and dump it, but I don't know.
Spy's got a 5 above, which is not big, but
I just seen that. Yeah, they're gonna come back for that.
Spy left for 5. Yeah. Above head, yeah. Might be a decent opportunity for potential long scalp pullback. But they might use this NQ as fuel to go higher with that.
right now, ES goes, NQ's gone.
Right. The Spy is dumping. Spy is dumping. This market is dumping, and this gap fill Thursday. I wonder how serious they are about coming here to the zone. They want y'all to short more fuel.
I love the long right here. Like the way Spy's sweeping those lows.
Right.
Has a 5 above.
That NQ is putting up a fight.
Yeah, NQ's barely budging too.
It's not even budging.
But they can also get you here because they know everyone's looking for that continuation.
Mm-hmm. They're luring people in. They're about to attack this lower over here. NVIDIA rinsing. They're slowly bleeding it out. They're slowly bleeding it out, so it's confusing you. It's making you want to long this. And then they'll slowly bleed it out, and then they'll do a liquidation dump candle. All-time high is extremely hard to trade. It throws off your judgment. Look at Spy slip. They're about to start giving this move up. Look at Spy slip. Slowly pull it back. 200 ticks now. About to squeeze up. They're about to bounce this bitch. I don't trust this long. I see that ES. I see ES pulling it back. I see it. And I could see ES at Spy using this as fuel to go higher. But this is so freaking deceptive because they're pulling it back slowly, and my brain is telling me don't long this. My brain is telling me they're about to come here to the zone and flash dump this. Every red candle become green, and the candles are overlapping, so it's confusing you. They want you to short.
They're gonna dump it quick and then flash.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna come back up so fast.
This is looking kind of crazy. It's looking kind of crazy. Shit. And they about to bounce this shit, boy. Look at this market.
Just create that. Oh, they filled it. 7.
Yeah, I see that. I saw that. I was going to press the long button just now. I saw that. They're about to bounce this market and get this market off this goddamn ground right now.
I just feel like they're not going to V-shape. It's not going to be a V-shape. It's going to be more of a. They're going to dump it a little further, but I think since it's the middle of the day, it's going to be more. Or it's almost 11.
This thing is being so deceptive, bro.
It's going to be really slow, bro, and just like grind your teeth.
This is so freaking deceptive. If I press this long button right now, I'm cooked because they will attack this low. If I press this long button right now, I am volunteering myself to buy this top, and I have no defense. There will be no risk management mode. There will be none. There will be none. I will not be able to defend myself. $200 plus 330. It's a 2-5 on SPY above the VWAP. They're about to flash this VWAP. SPX just retapped 7,800 just now. They're not good. They're not just going to touch 7,800 and make that the LOD. They're not going to do that. They're going to bounce this from here. They're going to bounce this from here. Then they're going to reattack 7,800. They're going to flash this to this VWAP. This is going to flash through 7,800. They buttered through it on the way up. They're going to butter through it on the way down. After they bounce this, they need to make it believable. They're going to butter through this and attack sell side. They're going to come into the zone. Timestamp 11:54. Y'all going to regret shorting. Market rigged up. Well, if our demise comes, our demise comes.
When you go to create an order, it doesn't show you how much you're risking and how much your like potential profit is.
It does, but yeah, it does now. But now you have to edit it. You see, it's like they switched it over here. You see it. You see where it says the take profit is 60 and then
yeah, it doesn't say it right above the sell anymore, does it?
No, they changed it around, and so like now you have to edit yourself. They're about to attack this sell side, and they're about to come into the zone. This market is bearish, but the candles are overlapping, so it's confusing you. They want to go lower and not higher. This is bearish. They're about to start giving up this move. SPY. SPX attacking the 7,800 like I was telling you about. SPY is attacking the VWAP like I was telling you about. We're not attacking until 1, 5, and 15-minute busy. Cluster. Multiple. They're dumping this and they're about to attack this low like I was telling you about. This right over here is next on their agenda. That's why they want to press this long button. They're about to attack. They're trying to attack right now. They want to come over here and sweep this low, which was the original target for this original short up here inside the zone. But they've eliminated me because they'll give one red dump candle and then they turn to green and then bounce. Go sideways for 1 minute, two red candles, liquidation, squeeze it, and make me think they're ready to go higher so I can reshort it, and then they'll give it up. They're slowly bleeding it out. This is the effect of deep positive gamma. They're about to attack this low that I was telling you about. And then they're about to sweep this internal that we displaced from originally. Market went from 736 down to 731.77. Do you think they are going to retrace into that 5-minute FEG? Where? Which one? On what asset? This is so deceiving. One dump candle, stop, they hedge it, and they go higher. Larger size candle, stop, hedge it, go higher. Market hardly move. Confuse you. Multiple. So like, there's no follow through. So like, if you short it, like it makes you want to remove your break even because it'll tag you out and then they'll go straight there. This is insanely hard to trade.
I think this is good long, in my opinion.
ES is now tagging into a 1 and a 5 and a 15-minute busy. This is not something that I would be shorting right now.
Because you could pair it with that volume imbalance on SPY.
6 contracts to the long side on 60 ticks is $180. This might be something that I might just goof around with right now to the long side on
Because
this
they have that big down candle.
to try and target this high. Yeah. I'm gonna take this to the long side on this right now, and I'm gonna try and target this high over here on this to the upside potentially. Off of that liquidation
They
squeeze.
might want to come and collect those lows because ES already did.
And it's looking
Correct that SMT.
Horrible feel, yeah.
SPY not moving though. SPY was bullish off the chain, man.
They might want to dump this. I gotta get out of this. They might want to, they want to dump this. I gotta get out of that. Whew. This is deceptive.
I think you long when they pop that, when they take out that low.
Yeah.
I think they're about to, SPY's about to use this 1 minute it just created and then
They're making me look like a child. They're making me look like a child. This is so deceptive. They're slowly bleeding it out. I see higher and higher. They're about to attack this low. They want to go lower. It's so deceptive. They want to go lower. ES just tightened to 1 and a 5 and a 15-minute busy. The candles are overlapping. There's no follow through.
Here they go, bro. I swear I'm starting
Brother, they're about to launch this shit off a fucking launching pad. Brother, look at the ES just bounce. Look at the ES bounce right now. This is bullish.
Look at that SPY 1 minute. It just touched the 1 minute.
They're about to bounce this, bro. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go a 20 contract long, and I'm gonna get 40 ticks to the upside off this move, and I'm gonna try and target this high over here that we just displaced from. 100%.
Bro, be careful because if ES does one red candle, I think
I'm done.
Gonna flush.
Yeah.
Look at every bounce they've done. They've followed it with those like a machete.
Wait for a pullback, Trey says.
I won't do nothing to touch that 15-minute busy. City.
That too.
Yeah.
That's just coming up to 1150.
And it took my trade straight to the TP that I was originally targeting. Look at QQQ and SPY and the ES get off the ground. We just touched this 1.5 SIBI. SPY is about to come up here to this 5-point volume imbalance. Huh. SPY has a 5-point volume imbalance here higher. $7,800.
Now NQ's bullish.
No, NQ's bullish, yep. I'm gonna short this on 20 contracts to the sell side. I'm gonna try and get 40 ticks to the sell side off of this short. I'm gonna go 20 contracts. I'm gonna try and get 40 ticks to the sell side off this. And this bleed out. Best I go break even. Best up. Well, I ain't no follow through. Oh my God. The bastards. Oh, fucking Christ. Whoa, the fucking bastards. Holy fuck.
This is insane.
This is
Hey,
insane.
bro, you do that right after you say, yeah, NQ's bullish.
I know, right?
I'm
Nah, yeah. Holy fuck.
He does the opposite, and it's like straight to TP. Thanks.
Yeah, bro, because like my brain's like I'm thinking aloud, like I'm seeing like it's like I'm saying things aloud, but like what I'm actually going to do is literally like exactly like what I'm thinking. But so like I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, like this shit is so like QQQ is bullish, like this is bullish as shit. But then like I heard Murdoch was like, bro, like I wouldn't do nothing until they touch this 1-5 or like 15-minute Sibi here. And so like I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, we went down a straight line and we bounced up, and now like we're tagging into like a 5-minute Sibi. And now like so like now we're tagging to the consequent encroachment of the Sibi over here. And I'm like, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, is this a sufficient enough pullback in order for them to have any legs? And then like they just took out the TP that I was trying to get for this long entry. So I longed it here. And then they scared me out. Sorry, my tree dropped a leaf. Anyway, so I longed it here and they scared me out. And they took this shit straight to this TP and then essentially targeted this internal that was going to be the target for my trade. So then when they flashed this internal, then they rejected this off of this 5-minute Sibi cluster over here, the 1 and 5-minute FVG cluster right over here, for what the indicator is saying right over here. So the indicator is saying we have a 1 and 5-minute Sibi cluster, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, should I forget the ultimate objective, which was here? Because we were just talking about this earlier, that they were probably going to come over here and sweep this. And Matt was like, I would wait for them to sweep this, but they did not sweep that. So I'm looking at this as though, what's more likely? Are they going to lose? Like, are they going to use this 1 of this 5 minutes Sibi cluster to then use this as fuel to go lower? So like, I just shorted it over here once we rejected this on this next candle over here to try and get 40 ticks to the downside. But again, what they're doing is they're forcing me to change up, because what I was able to do in negative HVO would just go 3, 4, or 2, 3, or well, yesterday I was able to do 2, and I was able to make a decent amount of money yesterday off of 2 micros, and I could get 120 ticks like it was nothing. Like every single trade that I have tried to take to try to get 120 ticks, I would have gotten break even on, because they keep on doing shit like this. So like if I even if I would have tried to hold to this TP again, I would have got break even again. So like I'm looking at this, I'm like, can I determine immediate market direction right now? So I'm trading immediate market direction for 40, 60, 70 ticks at the absolute most, and I'm out. And then like once they go halfway to that target, then I just get break even. Then I just go break even. So like I was just lucky as far as them not tagging my break even, but like they would have came back for literally the next minute. There's zero follow through on this. My tree dropped a tree. What? My tree dropped a leaf. Yeah, it did, bro. Look. This is crazy. It just dropped. I don't know what that was. I don't have a green thumb to save my life. I don't have a green thumb to save my life. When I bought that tree was green. When I bought that fig tree, it was green, and now it was green and it had like 20 leaves on it. Now it only has 3 or 4. Like, I can't keep plants alive to save my life. Like, they just, well, the ones outside, like the palm tree, it likes me because I don't have to really water it. I just put it outside. But anything else, it does not like me for some reason. Nice execution. Thanks, brother. Thanks, Alex. So, like, I'm gonna just be microscoping this here. And let me see
You need to
something.
do an olive tree.
You said who?
You need to do an olive tree.
I gotta look that up. I never heard of that. Man, they about to come over and target this low. This right over here is where I think that their ultimate objective is, which was the original reason, and is why I shorted it here, but I had to cut it here for basically a break even. So I was slightly early on this, and their liquidation squeezed it. I think that they're goofing around, and I think they're about to do like one red dump candle come here.
Look at the NQ. I think there's like a little trend line forming. Perfect 3 taps from the top candle.
Thank you. Perfect 3 taps. To the upside?
To the upside.
Yeah. They could do this. They could do this entire time, and then sooner or later, bro, they're gonna launch off a launch pad, and then they're gonna go. But right now, I think they want to come here. This right here is what I think they want to come to. But we are so deep in positive gamble, the market maker is hedging itself. There's no follow through to the sell side. To the buy side, maybe.
Triple bottom on the Qs at 73121. 73121.
On the QQQ. Yeah, I see that. This candle over here is a little bit lower, but lower 73121, 73122. Yes, this right over here is, so it gets extended to 73110, which is the low of this candle. That's all of these are internals. So for anyone that's trying to figure out what Matt's saying, all of this is internals, and now they're targeting them. It was exactly what I told you earlier, where I was like, you need to wait for the market to engineer the liquidity. And then once they do, then you can begin to target the internals with confirmation. Does that mean that they target all of this because this market is so bullish off the chain? No. But you need to wait patiently for them to engineer liquidity. Then once they do, they are going to then be targeting the liquidity that they had just engineered. This low right over here is the first on the chopping block for them to even remotely change the market structure. If they can't take out this low, immediate term, this market is still bullish. This market is fighting tooth and nail to not take out this low right now. I think that they want to come here, but it's fighting tooth and freaking nail, dude. It is refusing to go lower. That's how bullish this is. Like, we can't even take out the last internal, which is this low over here, which is this low over here at 731.80. Then what Matt said, you got 731.21. Like, that's the second one. And then the third one is 730.28. We're so bullish, we can't even come here. So this is just a complete disaster. ES was dumping, and now ES is in the middle of a 15-minute BISI for fuel to then send QQQ higher. QQQ is not even remotely trying to pull back right now. It has zero follow through to the sell side. It is not interested. QQQ and NQ are on a mission to try to go to all-time high with the ES. So that's what it'll be doing over the next few weeks. It's not going to go there today, but that's what it's going to be trying to do for the next few weeks. Let me log off. It's all-time high, and I have to bide my time, just so you're aware. It's all-time high, so I have to bide my time. Timestamp 11:12. I am now going to switch over to my other accounts. I have another set of 20 funded accounts that I will be trading off of. Okay. So So I'm having another set of 20 Apex accounts. I will still try to trade for the rest of the day. I just activated them last night. So that P&L that you see right there, that's 44 funded accounts. It's 44 funded accounts. I am not going to be trading those right now. I will be trading 20 other Apex accounts right now. Okay? That's what I'm about to do. And I think they're about to attack this low. So let me switch up. I got to switch the IP address, excuse me.